Hi everyone, it's Jody from An Eye for Beauty, and today is Sunday, September 3rd, 2023. And this is our weekly message for this week or whenever it is that you're hearing this message. Today what I'm doing is I'm pulling 3 cards from 3 decks. So we're going to have 3 cards with each pile. So decide right now if you would like to be with pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3. And so we're using the Moonology cards, and I'm using them because of the full moon that we just had. We are using the Surrender cards because we all need a little bit of guidance to help us to surrender. Through this full moon, there was a lot of releasing happening for many of us, especially in the department of emotions and feelings. But a lot of people are saying they don't feel like they released enough. So that means that it's okay. Be gentle with yourself. Easy does it, and have patience. But we're still going through the process. And so the third thing that I'm pulling from is the Archangel deck, because I would like to see what Archangel is going to work in each pile, so that you have someone to call upon, you have maybe a mantra to help you to release, and just a message. So let me get the cards going here, and then we will get started. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're feeling well. I hope that you are detaching from anything that is going on outside of you that is not serving you, whether it's in your personal circle, in your family, or in the world. A lot of hoopla, what I'm going to call it, is happening around us outside in the world. Don't get caught up with it. Don't get fearful. Don't get back into fear energy. Please do not do that. The collective was supposed to be growing these last 3 years. And so I hope, and I'm assuming if you listen to this, you're not in that department. Please have compassion for those that can't help themselves, but try your best to send them love and light. And maybe by doing that, just sending them pure energy of love and light, it will help them to drop away any fears that they might be having around anything outside of themselves in the world that is going on. Remember that we came here for a reason. And each of our reasons is individual. We don't have one reason why we all came here. And so just be patient and gentle with yourself and those around you, because everybody's going through something different at this time. But stay in the energy of love and stay in the heart as best as you can. Get out of the head, get into the heart. It's like we're on replay, hearing this over and over again, but it's necessary because it's helping to keep the vibration of the collective consciousness as high as we possibly can. So anything, anyone outside of us that is going to try to lower that vibration, your job is to do the best that you can to keep it as high as possible, okay? So let's start with pile number 1. It's still Mercury retrograde, and I, for some reason, it's not as easy for me to speak. Like the flow of my words, for some reason, is getting stuck. This Mercury retrograde in particular, I have no idea why. So sorry if I keep stumbling. All right, so we have 3 cards. Let me look at them. Okay, great. So the Archangel that is working with us today, pile number 1, is Archangel Jeremiel. And the Archangel Jeremiel comes in and he says, it's time for you to take an inventory of your entire life. Take an inventory of what is going on in your world, maybe the job that you have, maybe the things that you do, the things that distract you, maybe what's going on in your internal life, inside, health-wise, everything, mind chatter, everything. And the reason why you are doing that is because you probably are feeling a little out of sorts or out of balance. And this is going to help to bring you back into balance, because you are putting the energy into looking into those things that are in your world right now, in your energy space, that are no longer serving you and you need to release. And so let's continue and then we'll come back. The card from the full moon is upside down, so it's an important pay attention card. And what it says is be bold and make the first move. And then the surrender card is surrender to success. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties, but leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. So the reason why Archangel Jeremiel is here with you in pile number 1 is to help you to clear away anything that is holding space that is no longer serving you. And it could be a career, a job, it could be a thought pattern, a belief pattern, it could be a relationship, a situation, it could be the house that you're living in, it could be so many different things. But if something comes to mind that is actually blocking you, or you feel is like distracting you or blocking you, that's probably the top number 1 thing that you're working through at this time. And it is stopping you from success. Success can be a myriad of things. So don't take success as one thing, meaning like I got to the top of my company or I have X amount of dollars in the bank. That's not what success is. The way that I will summarize it for you is, are you most fulfilled in life? How the things that you are doing or being or having in your life, if you are feeling fulfilled from all of those things, or the majority of those things, you are successful. If you've raised children and you're so proud of how they've turned out, you are successful. Success shows up in so many ways. So that is what is coming up for you. And maybe part of it is that you're not allowing yourself to receive the kudos to know that you are successful. And that's why you need to surrender, because it's time for you to receive the fact that you are a success in whatever it is that you are being or doing or having. And there's more to come. So you're being asked to clear the space, clear the way, so that you can continue on your path and bring more success into your life. Will you receive that? Say, I do, and so it is. And that's pile number 1. Let's go to pile number 2. So the moon cards that are coming up are showing up now second time upside down. And that card says for this pile is show the world the real you. So you've been holding yourself back. You have been dimming your light. You have not been showing people who you really are for maybe fear of rejection, maybe fear of people dropping away from your life, or situations dropping away from your life. But you deserve success, love, and abundance. And so we are surrendering and releasing any remnants of not feeling worthy, of low self-esteem at this time. That is what you're being asked to do. And the reason why you're being asked to do that is because there is a lesson for you to learn. And the Archangel Zadkiel is the Archangel that helps us to learn the lesson. So if you know the lesson, great. But if you don't, start working with the Archangel Zadkiel and ask him to show you what it means. What are you still not feeling worthy about? Where in your life do you still have low self-confidence or low self-esteem? And where are you holding yourself back? Why are you holding yourself back? Because the Archangel Zadkiel can help you to figure that out. And he can do it holding your hands while you commit to sitting in solitude, maybe 5-10 minutes a day, quietly connecting. And you may not get the answer in that 5 or 10 minutes, but it may come to you in the shower later on, or it may come to you 5 days later. But you have to do the work just as much as asking that archangel to support you. But ask, because you will receive an answer, or you will receive a light bulb moment, or an aha moment, or a reason why you have been holding yourself back. But now is the time to no longer do that. Now is the time to shine your light. So receive that. And I ask you, if you receive that, pile number 2 people, say I do out loud, and so it is. And pile number 3 people, again, upside down. And the deck wasn't upside down, by the way, so don't think that that's why they're coming in upside down, because they're not for that reason. This card, sorry, I'm just organizing my cards here. I think I'll take a picture of all of these and put it as the cover so you guys can look at it. That's why I'm doing it. Okay, stop being anal. So card number 3 is you're very close to achieving your goal, upside down, okay? But it's time for you to remember who you are, Archangel Michael is saying, because I guess you have forgotten. You have forgotten a part of you. You are a powerful, loving, creative child of God. Have you forgotten that? Today is the first day to commit to yourself to remember who you are, because maybe you forgot. And know that you're so close to whatever it is that's next. Don't give up. Have patience. Have faith. Hope. Believe in miracles. It's coming. Whatever it is coming. So have patience. And not only that, but once you have done everything that you can possibly do on your end, just like we talked about in pile number 2, when you're doing all the work and you're holding the hand of the Archangel and you're asking for the support, then you surrender. Because it's out of your hands. You can't control anything else. You can't control anything to begin with, but you definitely can't do anything else. So now you're asking this Archangel, okay, here it is. Like, here's the ball. Now I'm passing it to you. Now you do something, please, and thank you. In this particular pile 3, you're being asked to surrender to spirit, because once you've done everything that you can do to achieve the goal, the key is to then pass it over to Archangel Michael in this case and say, okay, now you've got it, and I have faith and trust and know that whatever is for my best and highest good, or something even better, is going to come my way. And then allow the magic to develop, and know that in your heart. And that's the key, is that when you really let go of the control and you let it go and you give it to the spirit guide, to Michael, to whoever, you truly know in the depths of your heart that whatever is going to flow towards you and show up is going to be for your best and highest good, or something even better. And that takes a lot of practice of faith, and a lot of practice of hope and believing in miracles. But the more that you do it and see the results, the more you will continue to bring this into your life. So try it if you've never done it before. And if you have done it before, continue this process. Because if you chose pile number 3, you're so close. I think that the last step for pile number 3 people is that you're so close that the last step is to let go, to surrender to spirit, to know that you've done your part, and now you just have to allow it to flow in as it's meant to. And so if you receive that, say, I do, out loud. And so it is. Great reading, guys. Strange the way it came in, and the endings were pretty interesting, but I guess they really want you and I to affirm to ourselves that we've got this, and that we are going to achieve whatever we need to achieve for our best and highest good. So happy September. It's 4th quarter 2023. Stay in the heart. Stay in pure energy. Stay in love. Stay out of fear. And have a great week. Bye-bye.